Hello, everyone.
And welcome to the stream.
I'm your host, Richard.
And I'm Deep.
And we are back to our playthrough of RogueTrader.
Act 4. Everything's on fire. And we the firefighter.
Yep. We have to get around the Coronis Expanse, putting out all the crap that happened while we were in Camorra.
Luckily we have experience with that, thanks to Wrath of the Righteous.
Yes.
A new challenge for me?
So, last time, after putting out some fires and helping Heinrichs a little bit, we landed on the planet of Quetzaltemur, which seems to be some kind of sentient forest full of Eldar, in search of Caligos Winterscale, the other RogueTrader. This guy. We wandered through the forest and found him and his retinue. And the locals who, well, asked us to find him. So let's see what everyone has to say. We're also surreptitiously trying to help Iliad find her people without Caligos butchering all of them. Yes?
Yeah.
So, do you want to take this guy?
Sure, can do.
Let's begin.
Speaks with gods welcomes you, Starborn.
His violet eyes are reverently trained on you.
How can Speaks with gods help you this time?
Tell me about yourself.
Speaks with gods is the name of this humble servant of the forest, rivers, and mountains. For when the two-headed eagle god speaks, this servant listens, and recounts the words to his tribe, and the tribe carries out his will.
The old man closes his eyes, and his body sways to the rustling of leaves and the babbling of the stream.
This servant of dreams, nightmares, and reveries can see things that others cannot see. What has transpired, what has yet to be. Your appearance in the heart of the forest and
Priest falters for a moment.
the consequence it bears for
Quetzaltemur.
Quetzaltemur.
So, what consequences of my coming to this world did you see in your visions?
The Sky Herald stands at the crossroads. I see all of his choices, and see none of them. But this servant knows one thing clearly. The Starborn must go to the Deadlands, to destroy the one who should have been long dead.
Suddenly, the old man throws his head back. His body shudders, and droplets of blood burst from between his clenched teeth.
The sunset rays will paint the heart of the forest crimson if the darkness leaves it, and the two stars will part, then meet again. Crimson, crimson, the fading light can still be saved.
The priest covers his face with his hands and breathes slowly, finally coming to his senses.
Forgive this servant, Sky Herald. The waking dreams are often the most painful.
Okay, tell me about your tribe.
We are the children of the fiery mother and the pale father, who look after us by day and guard us by night. The faithful servants of the two-headed eagle god, who shield our lands from misfortune with his wings. We are the ungone forest-dwelling children of the earth and the guardians of the temple of Quetzaltemur, the first Starborn to have ever set foot on this virgin soil of this land.
Okay, what can you tell me about Leads Ahead?
Leads Ahead is the half-sister of this servant of smoke, fire, and ash. He was the first to emerge from the mother's womb, and thus named the next ruler of the tribe. And this servant was the shield to fend off disaster from his ruler. Many years later, when the gift of the eagle god awakened inside this servant, Leads Ahead named her brother the priest of her tribe.
Your way of speaking is very strange, just like your sister's. The old man looks down, embarrassed.
Forgive the servants of Quetzaltemur for their speech, O Starborn. No matter how much the ancestors tried to pass the language of the gods on to their descendants, the tribe seldom uses it, for the gods only descend from the heavenly palace, not more often than once in 3 life dwells.
See, I have to say, the "he speaks the language of the gods" Dragon Ball meme is one of my favorite memes.
The lingo-cultural analysis of the target speech suggests that the expression 3 life dwells equals 150 standard Terran years.
Thank you, Pascal. I have other questions.
This servant knew that you would say that.
This servant
I
read
read the script.
Did the ritual truly make the forest safe? The priest nods affirmatively.
The spirits from the darkness brought the fire rain down on Quetzaltemur, killing many of the tribes who had cared for the forest young and ancient. This blasphemy enraged the guardian spirits, but as soon as this servant of the wind, rain, and sand soothed them with the ritual sacrifices and divine sorcery, their wrath gave way to mercy.
Did you not foresee this in your visions?
The dreams come and go, Sky Herald of the faraway stars. Sometimes this servant of the gods can understand the mystical visions of the days of old or the future, but even speaks with gods cannot fully comprehend the divine design of the 2-headed eagle god. Sometimes I am blind even when I can see.
Incidentally, do you know that sorcery such as yours is punishable by death in the Imperium?
Jesus.
The old man is deep in thought.
Imperium. This servant of the stars, clouds, and eclipses does not know this word. This pre-sorcery is a gift from the 2-headed eagle god. How can his gift be condemned by mortals?
Well, there's more than one 2-handed bird with magic in this world. Oh, hello, Kairos Fate. When did you get here? The absurdity of this old man's world hides nothing but snow-white reverence. He has no intention of offending the Emperor. There is only a golden glow in his heart, akin to that of his most faithful followers. Well, you are a good man, even if you are an unsanctioned psycho. The old man smacks his lips, pleased with the praise.
Blessed is a life that serves the 2-headed eagle god and his sky heralds.
Tell me, how did you and Winterscale survive all this time?
The Starborn who carries the seal of Quetzaltemur's descendants is strong in both body and will, as befits a god. This servant, like the rest of his entourage, had grown weak on just the 7th night of our journey, but the Starborn continued to lead us fearlessly, pressing forward to seek out the spirits from the darkness, even among the twisted paths, delivering the sky's judgment. The servants of the grass, flower, and trees regrets only the immediate death of the Starborn's companion, the one who you call the Seneschal. He quarrelled with the ironclad guardian, and his words enraged the Starborn, and thus he slashed the unfortunate man's body up with his axe, and threw the remains to the wild animals of Quetzaltemur for them to feast on. Dude's gone right off the deep end.
Yeah. I'm not saying that corn is going ice. But corn is going ice.
Right.
So, do you mean to say that Winterscale killed his seneschal?
This servant saw everything with his own 2 eyes.
The old man pauses in hesitation, then continues.
It is not proper, perhaps, for a mere speck of dirt under the heels of the Sky Herald of the 2-headed eagle, Christ, this guy's wordy, to muse upon the deed. However, this servant did sense, with his entire being, the rage that possessed the Starborn at that moment, and the ironclad guardian revelled in the god's wrath.
Ironclad guardian? I suppose you mean Caligos Winterscale's arch-militant. Orton the Grey seems dangerous to me, even on our first meeting. But our time together spent wandering through the forest cemented this notion. We say goodbye.
Victory awaits.
So... This is a whole ass situation here.
Yep.
So what weapons does Water the Grey have? Sword and pistol. Blood's better.
And he's not even our arch militant.
He is?
No,
do you think
Blood's
he
our
is?
seneschal.
Yeah, but he's an arch militant.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, that's his class.
Oh, yeah, that's his class, but not his type.
So, a nice walk that, wasn't it, Maximilian? You may have helped us investigate the living forest clutches, but don't let it go to your head. I would have managed by myself sooner or later. He chuckles and repeats. Sooner or later. I have some questions for you. One day, you two will grow sick of all the talking, and then you two will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. Cheerful notes ring in Caligon's voice. Fine, we have plenty of time. So be it. I shall give you a private audience. If dear Chorda knew how close-knit we had become, she would have surely branded us conspirators. So, let us discuss the Eldari problem. You care about them that much, new blood? Caligos bellows in disdain. Go ahead then. Try to convince me that the vile Xenoscum deserve the mercy of Caligos Winterscale. But remember, you only get one chance to try. So, we can try to talk him out of it. That ain't happening. We can try to buy them.
That might cost us profit factor, though.
Yes. Interesting. The Winterscale I've heard of never would have thrown his protectorate to Chorda so easily. Ooh.
Or goad him.
Or get in his debt. Absolutely not.
No.
Interesting. The Winterscale I've heard of would have never thrown his protectorate to Chorda so easily. Winterscale flinches as if from a blow, and doubt darkens his gaze. Testing the boundaries, are you, Maximilian? I like your boldness, but you shouldn't stick your head so far into the beast's throat. I shall consider your words. That is all I shall promise. So, can you stop calling me new blood? Caligos laughs openly. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Wait around a couple of decades, new blood, and let the others get used to you. It is not often we have a fresh rogue trader in our circle. I have heard you to have decided to oppose both the Lord Inquisitor and the Chorda dynasty. Avoid crack and mate them both for all I care. Winterscale makes a wry face and clenches his fists in anger, acting as if the war on heresy in the Expanse is just starting. Ha! I've been living it for decades. And I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Incendia's goodwill. So, what can you tell me about Quetzaltemur? Your inquiries are curious, to be sure. Quetzaltemur is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, it supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruits and thousands of cargo containers, filled with a special building fiber processed from the local forests. The population now live in large cities, a safe distance away from the tangled paths and trees. And then this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities and shackled our people faster than our ships could help. In the end, the local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy. And the people, in turn, fled the big cities that attracted the Xenos. And that is how the forests that the rabble feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay. There was no one to populate the cities, and there was no one to extract resources. Quetzaltemur expected 3 new arcs filled with settlers to arise from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them has reached the Expanse. Do not turn your gaze to me, Elantark. It was not my kin who desolated this world. How did you survive in the forest all this time? The forests of Quetzaltemur are not like the jungles of Katakan, you blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious lava for lunch, and fermented fruit in place of wine for supper. One could not wish for better hunting grounds. Caligos laughs, then falls silent, evidently unwilling to share the details. Right. I also have noticed that you people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I have been of stout constitution since of the day I was born. At first, Caligos shrugs his shoulders indifferently, but after looking closer at his companions, he raises his brows in surprise. It seems that the RogueTrader just realized the validity of your words. What is up with this guy?
Right.
I saw the corpse
Very
of
dodgy shit.
I saw the corpse of your seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was a weakling, and that is why he is dead. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty to your master. Wharton grins in contempt. His entire being expressed his disdain for the seneschal. Caligos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows on his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their name when you can. Right, I need a little bit more time.
None shall stand in my way.
Have a look around. I don't think there's anything we've missed.
No, I don't think so. We've tried to talk to all of his companions, haven't we?
Yes. To no avail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, off we go. It is time to go seeking Eldar. It's about time, Maximilian. Caligos gives you a friendly pat on the shoulder and summons his retinue with a gesture. It may take a while to find their trail, but Wharton here has a keen eye, and his sense of smell can rival any old dog. We will do just fine, especially with the forest being on our side now. Let's go, and try not to fall behind. Oh. Apparently, me putting down my mug bypasses all the noise filters I have.
Oh, yeah, I did hear it.
Apparently, I put down my mug hard.
Oh?
So, what? Oh, they're just gonna follow us.
Yeah, I think so.
Magenta.
Never doubt me.
Follow my lead.
There was no explosion sound effects, so it's just like she pried the door open by hand.
Oh, Clock of Mercy. I remember that being decent. The wearer's lidless stare no longer deals damage to allies.
Ooh.
Oh!
Very good.
Yes. That was pretty alright,
I'll
actually.
lay claim to the stars.
I'm not crazy about it. A stately Eldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and its adornments gleam in the sun, despite the traces of dried mud and caked-on blood. The Farseers instructed me to send you away, monkey. The smooth voice of the Xenos sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Quetzaltemur. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel, and besides, my sister is among you. I am curious to hear the outcast tidings. Oh, piss.
Ah!
Oh, piss.
Yeah,
It's the same solitaire.
it is.
Oh no. That's a Custodes level threat.
Yep.
Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. Your temper, brother mine, you're to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent, who did alight upon the stage, now will this piece complete, by choosing a final opposite. Who will survive, and who their doom shall meet. Nocturne of Oblivion's mournful horned mask avidly tracks your face. I love it. It is difficult to say with certainty, however you're of the opinion that his disposition towards you is better than that of his kin.
Oh.
I do not know about you, Maximilian, but those Xenos bastards are giving me the creeps. Caligos shifts his excited gaze from the Eldari warrior to the solitaire and back. Ah, this one in the motley. I want to kill him. Now! Orton the Grey bares his teeth in anticipation and clutches the hilt of his sword. The Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of an ancient city of the Imperium. Only the alien growths of Xenotech and the wreckage of the Eldari ship disturb the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Despite their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to the limit. They are exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Well, considering it was Cassia that noticed it, I have no effing clue. Nocturne of Oblivion, it has certainly been a while. What are you doing here? The solitaire bows theatrically. With embers glowing, cupped in my two hands, I bear them through the deluge of the hearth. The Harlequin's metaphor implies he has been accompanying the surviving Eldari for a while now. It is not clear to you what hearth he is talking about, but perhaps he has managed to find them a new home. So, we can either attack them,
Yep.
attack them with some gusto, attack them because they are guilty on trespassing onto an Imperial world, attack the Eldar and the Solitaire, call them invaders, or say, I came here to resolve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complex is peace, and one that many threads demand for warp and weft. For this design, three wheels together spun, its greed will state the hands of weaver deft. The gruesome scars of past distrust bewailed, with compact subtle gauze shall now be veiled. Playing with your prey like a cat. Fine, new blood, you are still young. Just remember, patience is not my strong suit. Eldari watches Caligos closely. After everything the Elantak has done to my people, I am willing to answer his questions. But you had better not make any sudden moves, monkey. The warrior looks at you tiredly. We did not attack this world, Elantak. The last of Kruderak's children assembled once more to scour the Master of Flesh, Taravantius, from the memory of the universe. Ah. Okay. Now, instantly we have a common goal.
Yes.
I want to rip out his bleep and shove it right up his bleep. Maybe that would be a good button, like a bleep.
Yes.
I feel it would get a lot of use.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
So yes. Taravantius, the homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair. So we were forced to act decisively. The Master of Flesh from Komora? He's here? Elliot ignores the veiled confession and inhales hungrily, doing her best to remain calm. We must destroy him. That is what we are here for, outcast. Stretch out your hand, grasp the spear of vengeance with us, and plunge it into the dark heart of the Architect of Torment. You go purging an entire world, a decisive action. Did they purge an entire world?
No.
Okay, I'll go for that. Our Farseers, the ones who managed to save, would not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh. Even after our ship circled the world for a third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth. Something powerful. We knew your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else. To exterminate the homunculus, along with the world he had chosen as his refuge. He shrugs vaguely. The monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate, eventually. Is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin? Winterscale meaningfully raises an eyebrow. And you still deem him worthy of conversation? Yeah, how dare you purge an entire world just to kill a high-priority target? That's our thing! It's true, actually.
It is.
Like,
It
the
is.
Imperium does this all the time, to our own worlds! Attack both sides. So, let's address Iliad. Iliad's gaze wanders from Caligos to the Solitaire, from the Solitaire to the Eldari warrior, and back again, an outcast among her kin and strangers alike, a sorrowful burden that not all can bear. Do you still think your kin are worth saving? I never doubted it, Elantak. To you the deeds of my kin may appear cruel, even criminal, but spending enough time among the monkey granted me clarity of vision. Sometimes you treat your own kind even worse in pursuit of baser goals of personal gain. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
Iliad proudly squares her shoulders. The homunculus is a threat to both our species, Elantak. You know this well. You know well that his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. Caravantias must be destroyed, and my kin have taken on the role of the vengeful blade. Here's the funny part, right? If I told the Inquisition the homunculus that is stealing suns and has already killed 2 worlds is hiding on this planet but we can't find him,
Yep.
can I exterminatus the world to make sure he's dead? Their answer would have been absolutely.
Yep.
But if the Eldar do it, that's a problem.
Yep. Well, we can't have them killing humanity.
The warrior stands motionless, only occasionally casting a worrying glance at the Solitaire. Tell me about the homunculus. Where is he? I will not say a word until you let my kin depart from this world. The warrior squares his shoulders, but whether out of fatigue or to make his words more impactful, it's hard to say. You lost your own world, and now you are depriving others of theirs out of vengeance. Why do you think you are different? How dare you compare a dragon to a lizard? Starlight to the dim glow of a guttering candle. There is fury in the Eldari's eyes, as well as doubt. Make no mistake about your inferior species. A single child of Asurian is worth thousands of your kind. A tense silence pervades the ruins. The stillness is disrupted only by the wind rustling through the centuries-old canopy. Let's check what Caligos has to say. There is no trace of the bored Caligos from a few moments ago. The RogueTraders are now closely studying the potential battlefield, his enemies, and the heads he intends to claim as a trophy. Caligos, you cannot kill the Eldari. What? Why? Taken aback by your statement, he lowers his power axe for a moment. So,
Oh, we can lie to him.
we can lie to him, yeah.
Eh.
You no longer see profit beyond the thrill of the hunt. You and the Xenos can help out one another. Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, he has committed the gravest of RogueTrader sins, not caring about profit. I'm not saying that the RogueTraders would be like card-carrying members of the Corpus from Warframe. I'm saying that
No, but
I am shocked that Parvus Granum wasn't a RogueTrader.
Yeah.
There has been less good hunting to be had in the Expanse since your arrival, New Blood. If the Xenos hold useful information about the distant stars, that is a reason to consider your offer. Throne take you, and all the misfortunes in the galaxy along with you! Winterscale gives you claps on the shoulder. The expression on his face is mysterious and almost sad. I must confess that all this dismal talk has given me a migraine and made my old wounds ache. Do you want to save those Xenos? Yeah, suit yourself. By my grace, I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of humanity. Have fun. We shall be heading back now. What kind of hunting is it when the prey does not even struggle in your grasp? I'm disappointed. Caligos flashes a provoking grin. And don't you think I'm going to forget about your words and promises, Maximilian? We shall revisit that later.
Oh, we leveled up again.
We also prevented 7 combats through dialogue.
Huh.
I got the achievement
Nice.
for that.
All right, okay.
Iliad brushes a strand of fiery hair from her forehead and nods appreciatively. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment and emerged with a tale to tell. After all the suffering that the monkey have inflicted upon the children of Krudarak, after all the punishment we have inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled, knowing that we have only tempered our grudges for a time and have parted without bloodshed today. However, I dare not complain. For my kin, the hour of triumph has arrived at last. Once the Master of Flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of the stellar expanse, away from the gaze of the monkey, and peacefully await the arrival of our kin from distant stars. What are you talking about, Sharon-K? Iliad stares intently into the eyes of the Eldari warrior, but his gaze remains steady and calm. What kin from distant stars? Outcast Iliad, I have good news for you. Our Farseers managed to contact the children of Craftworld Alaita. Oh wow, that's one of the major worlds, actually.
Hmm.
Huh. What's their color scheme? I don't remember.
No, let me have
Sometimes
a
red,
look.
Biltan's green. Also it's black. Is Alaita blue? Is the... Are they the ones that specialize in like shining spears?
Yeah, they're the blue ones with the yellow helmets.
You're right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's like a major world, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, having an Ultramarine show up. It's pretty base game. It's
Yeah.
interesting. So yes, I've managed to contact the children of Craftworld Alaitok. And soon your fellow outcasts will visit this part of the galaxy that the monkey called the Expanse. They will take us away, give us a new home, and... Sharon-K pauses, his gaze on you, wondering if he should continue. Is that what an adherent of the Path of the Warrior wishes to tell me? Were these words meant to comfort my heart? Iliad's words ring with contempt and desperation. Oh, Asurian, your children once again seek to appease their pride by sending their kin to monkey worlds, there to find nothing but blood and death. The Farseer's mistakes doomed Krudarak, Sharon-K, and their excessive cruelty and thirst for vengeance almost doomed those of us who managed to survive against our lords in the void between foreign stars. You know it just as well as I do, but you continue to do their bidding. Oh, Sharon-K, you could take the Webway Gate and go from here to and go away from the dangers and tribulations of the Expanse, but you have chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with a monkey. Have not the children of Asurian spilt enough blood? Is this not enough that we have lost our home? Why do you wish to expose even more of your kin to mortal peril? Sharon-K's iron will falters under Iliad's relentless pressure. It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. The will carried out. The outcasts from Alaitok will come to the local stars, and we will live with them, sister. Ooh. Are you saying that another Eldari craft world is headed for the Expanse? May Asurian save us from this woe. Sharon-K folds his arms on his chest in a graceful gesture, but the horror is obvious on his face. No, I will not allow another world to perish at the hands of the monkey, even if this means forsaking my soul. And I am not going to reveal all the secrets of my kind to you, Elantak. You may have helped us in our hour of need, but I trusted you at the outcast's behest. But I will say this. The warriors of Alaitok are coming here, to your stars. That is the unalterable truth. I did not sign up for yet another war against the Xenos in the Expanse. Call off your kin. Our Farseers paid an insurmountable price to contact a craft world located billions of stars away from here. Many of them perished to give the rest of us the chance to be rescued. And I will not jeopardize the lives of those who yet remain. Elliot, your kin's plan is insane. Convince them to relent before it is too late. It will take the warriors of Alaitok many years to discover the webway gate capable of bringing their strike force to the Expanse. Perhaps you will be too old by then, and only on your deathbed will you hear the news. The children of Asurian have come to exact their vengeance. For some reason, your words bring a faint smile to Elliot's lips. Don't worry, Elantak. It is my turn to rescue you and your people. How? Like a forgotten shadow, the solitaire steps into the light and leans forward with interest, a spectator watching the culmination of an exciting performance. During my exile, I met many companions who temporarily joined me on my endless travels. Iliad closes her eyes. One such companion was a fellow outcast who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the ritual of unity, a great opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the infinity circuit of the craft world known to the Farseers who perform it. Sharenke said that the Krudorak Farseers have already contacted Alaitok. This means I can too. Did the darkness of space drive you mad during your exile, sister? Sharenke recoils from Iliad as if from a scorching flame. Even those who walk the path of the seer balk at joining souls with the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know that the ritual is perilous to the spirit. Your chances of success are simply not existent. You would die without achieving anything. And even if you did not die immediately, ask yourself honestly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? As you said, Alaitok is a world of my fallen outcasts. They would not wish harm upon me, which gives wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Sharenke. Do you wish to end the suffering of our kin? I can see the answer in your heart. You must accept it and help me. Though Iliad's words are addressed to her kinsman, she is watching your reaction closely.
Who?
Yeah. The Expanse has been through enough hard times of late. We do not need trouble with the Eldari now or in the future. Unless the warriors of Alaitok arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Krudorak will perish among the worlds of the monkey. Is that the fate you wish upon us? We will have to find another way. I understand that this is not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseers have chosen only leads to more pain. Well, this is your life and your people, Iliad. I will stay by your side, no matter what path you choose. And I do appreciate it, Elantak. Iliad nods and underscores her words with a familiar gesture of gratitude. I have done all I can, Sharenke. You know what you must do. The solitaire does not intervene, but shifts his gaze to Sharenke, as if expecting to hear the last line of a play before the curtain falls. May Asurian forgive his children. Sharenke sighs and gestures to a few of his warriors. Fetch the Farseers. Tell them the outcast wishes to perform the ritual. We will wait for them there. The strange energy that permeated the clearing where the paths of humans and Eldari happened to cross is gradually dissipating. All eyes turn to Iliad, the Eldari who managed to survive the deadly ritual, and who awoke looking pensive and enlightened. That's a hard cut.
Right?
Not even a few hours later.
Right, it's just boom, there you go, done.
You survived. Assyrians showed you mercy, outcast, and so did our ancestors from the Alatoic Infinity Circuit, Alaitok. Tell me, sister, what was their answer? I am tired of the Farseer's blindness and my kin's hatred, Shiren K. All of the choices of our people led only to suffering and the loss of our loved ones. I no longer wish to be an accomplice to another's hatred and pay for the mistakes of those who were supposed to guide us towards the light, but who led us into oblivion. Iliad glares at the nearby Farseers. I convinced my kin to divert the river of their rage. The ranks of outcasts will arrive in the expanse, unseen and unheard, but not for the sake of war. They will find and take away those who remain, the last sons and daughters of Krudorak, and they will depart the monkey stars without a trace, forever. The angry Farseers try to object, but Shiren K gently interrupts them. Your brothers and sisters would not dare ask you for more, Iliad. I understand your choice, even if my spirit cannot fully accept it. Iliad, are you alright? The Eldari sorcery looked dangerous. I am fine, Elantak. A gracious look and slight smile underscore Iliad's words. Thanks to you, I have finally reached the end of my path. This path. And I'm grateful I had you walk alongside me. And you swap to like a Dark Reaper next? Yeah. I'm just saying, it's convenient. That's all. Oh, warp spider, warp spider, warp spider.
Warp spider. That'd be a fucking curveball, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So what now? After the Master of Flesh has been dealt with, Shiren K sighs tiredly, a faint shadow of a smile gracing his face. We will go home as soon as possible. Do you still hope to find the homunculus? The Eldari produces an unknown Xeno device. The Farseers could not divine where the Master of Flesh makes his lair, but an unknown force is hiding him from the penetrating gaze of the Wise Ones. The children of Asurian have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times and failed in our search, we ventured to unleash our pent-up fury on the planet in the hope that we would be graced with a fortunate accident. Alas, the Master of Flesh remained unchanged. The Farseers would feel the beating of his black heart, but were powerless to do anything. That was when our rangers began to deduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of the Wise Ones and the lands untouched by the fired weapons. And they would have succeeded had the monkey not attacked our fleet. The Eldari device thrums, and a holographic projection of the world with several marked coordinates appears on his palm. I will share the information I have gathered, for I hope that even a Master of Flesh will not be able to elude two pursuers at once. Fantastic. By the way, I managed to rid of Caligos and brought back Iliad. Do such acts not merit a reward? Shiren K gives you a long and penetrating look. The gratitude of the children of Asurian to your kind is a precious reward in itself, Elantak. But I have been observing your kind for a while now, and as a gesture of goodwill, I suppose I should reward your labors in a fashion more customary. The monkey. That's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
He makes an elaborate gesture, and one of the Eldari hands you a parcel. This is my first and probably last gift to you, Elantak. May it serve you faithfully, as it has served the children of Asuria. I would not be opposed to cooperating in the future, by the way. If our paths cross, we will begin our conversation by greeting one another, and not unsheathing our blades. Shiren K ponders something. Your time in this world is too short to hope for it, but I will remember our promise, Elantak. Iliad, will you not stay with your kin? I would be lying if I said I had not thought about it. But you have helped me and my kin all this time to the best of your ability. Should I not repay you in kind, Elantak? One or three. I would be glad if you stayed, or I will not stand in your way.
I feel like either way we get to keep her. So, 3?
I will not stand in your way if you genuinely wish to stay with your kin. Iliad cocks her head pensively, I think I will return to them someday, but our paths are too tightly interwoven to end them here. Well, so it is. So it is. What? Sorry, I completely blanked out. Anyway, it is time to track down the homunculus. So be it. My god. We will search the part of the world where the local stars set. You should go where the star awakens. Good hunting to you. You mean go east?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Yeah, but they're dead pretentious, so they can't just say that.
You know, Stanza, I miss the times when fired cultivators were only used for working in the fields. Back then I thought, by the throne, damn this forest. I can't take your eyes off it. You can't take your eyes off it for a tick, or else it'll mess with production. But nowadays, damned forest is the only thing that can defend people. Who'd have guessed? And we, the Silverius, are the only ones who can pass through it. If we had our fire cultivator intact, that is. I did hear, though, one of the astropaths managed to lead a group of 50 people through the brush. But nobody has heard of them since. The enemies of humanity got them, didn't they? Come, meet us halfway. I'm leading a new group, and the promethium in my cultivator is running low.
Victory awaits.
So,
Yeah. Ooh.
the gift of Kurnos. What on earth is that?
Oh.
An Eldari Farsia mesh armor.
Ooh.
So, first things first. This gift of Kurnos thing.
Ooh.
A Deadeye shot inflicts prey on the target. Oh, holy shit. Its
Ah.
armor penetration is not exactly brilliant. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And this... I don't know what this is.
No. Laz.
It's a laser weapon.
Hmm.
It's a sniper rifle, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, a single shot and Deadeye shot.
Yeah, okay.
Looks weird.
I don't recognize that from any model or game.
It's a lance of some capacity. Like, it looks very similar to... What do you call it? Like the last weapons you put in vehicles.
Yes, that's true, actually.
A new challenge for me.
Oh, we're over here.
Yeah.
The shuttle to the settlement. All right.
And off we go.
So, Idira's thing was also on this planet somewhere, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Was that at a specific location, or do I have to bring her down and hope that she guides us to the right place?
Bring her down and hope, I think.
The Nameless Star. Named after its discoverer, Mr. John Nameless. Yeah, that's very weird. Like... Companion quest, the door. She entreats the RogueTrader to help her find somewhere on the surface of Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I think we've literally just got to have her in the party.
Let's see what happens, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe if we go to the outcasts, they have something to say.
maybe.
Not the Eldar outcasts, that is. The
Yeah, the forest people.
forest dwellers, yes. Shelter to the rendezvous point.
That's where
It's
the
about
Eldar
time.
were, I think.
Yeah, that would be the Xeno shelter, would?
Oh yeah, no, it would be. So what's the rendezvous for?
Don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are basically the names of these maps.
Right.
The abandoned camp.
Yep.
That goes to the bunker. I would have liked less than a full load on this.
Yeah. Like I say, this kind of design does not lend itself well to long loading times.
I'll lay claim to the
Especially
stars.
since the maps are so small.
Yep. You want to have a look?
Sure.
The door.
The door. Okay.
Slaughter, abandoned camp. We've been here.
So, once you reach Quasitamur as part of the hunting grounds, you'll need to go through it. And only when you're done with it will you get info of a new area, the homunculus's laboratory. Here is where the door is looking for. Okay, so it's at the homunculus's lab.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Hmm. So that is on 55. Okay. So what if we load instead?
It's quicker than fucking about trying to find your way back to the shuttle.
Right? I'm gonna use my powers of space-time.
Save's coming.
Space-time and temporal manipulation.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it funny that that's the same power you have in XCOM?
I have the power in a lot of settings. I'm special like that. Fuck you. You can hear the anxiety in Idira's voice, even over the Vox connection. Lord Captain, we found it. The door is so close I can practically feel its metal handle in my hand. The voices are whispering over each other in both my ears. I can barely make out what they're saying. Please take me with you. They keep telling me I won't get another chance, and I believe them. It is now or never. Remind me what it is you want to find there? The door. The door. Remember Charlie the Unicorn? That was a weird one.
Oh god, yeah. And Gen Z think that they're the only one with weird bullshit.
Right? We had a bit of random nonsense too.
Mm.
So, the door for my visions. There's something behind it, something that can help me deal with my powers for good. I can't even find the words to express how important it is to me. And I've got plenty of words in my head right now, believe you me. Alright? Well, we'll go there at once. Thank you, Lord Captain. I owe you until the day I die. You can hold me to that. Well, door. Well, door, I'll see you soon. I'm a psycho. Observe!
Instant turns into a demon. I mean, hell, when I played Militia in 30k, that's what I was hoping my Psychers would do straight away.
Because they were more useful.
My lead.
Yeah, they were more useful as a demon than they were as a Psyker. Right, we've put it off long enough. Do you want to level up?
Richard, what did I do to you? I was having fun. I'm in a new location. I'm exploring. But no,
You're delaying.
You're doing it. You just had to fuck it up, didn't you?
Are you done having your tantrum?
No, I'm never done.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Okay, it's an easy one. Everybody just gets AP increase.
Yep. That's good.
Good level up. Good level up.
Good level up. Yeah. You do need to equip Adira, though.
Forward.
Like, does she need new stuff, or are you happy with her build?
I've given her stuff.
I know we haven't used her in a while, so I didn't know.
No,
if
but I did say I went through all the characters and equipped them.
All right, cool.
Victory awaits.
Right. So, Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Seal of silence on the cogitator, but it is not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory. Did they burn its feet?
Burn its feet.
Like that one gonk droid on Star Wars.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Incredible. Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors, albeit one made of metal.
Only laypersons believe feelings to be the preserve of flawed flesh. We know the higher passions granted by the Omnissiah, the aversion to tech corruption, the blessing of compliance with the canon of maintenance, and the satisfaction of effective devotional service.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. I better myself through my
It's about
service.
time.
Okay.
The Whispers told me a secret.
Ah.
We've got a job to do, Rust Bucket.
Okay.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Duty prevails.
What was that?
I think that might have been another trap we didn't spot. Ooh.
The toxic flavor.
Ooh.
Also think toxin as well as burning. No armor penetration. More damage?
Yeah.
Ah, it's not a heavy one.
Ah.
A light flamer, okay. So, damage looks decent. But there's other considerations.
Yes.
The notebook contains detailed observations, formulae and diagrams. It is thickly covered in a viscous green liquid. Almost all the pages are firmly glued together, their contents turned into blurry stains. Number 78. Outcome failure. Subject capable of maintaining minimal vital, falls short of every where a degree of physical abnormalities and deformities unacceptable. Failure. Upon removed from the capsule, the subject's vital probe ceased in an excruciating manner following a brain hemorrhage and multiple internal bleeding. Partial success. Specimen capable of maintaining basic vital procedures, but only if continually neurally stimulated by means of drilling through the elbow, knee, and hip joints. The last subjects conform to the minimum requirements, but their capabilities are limited. They are incapable of learning, no capacity for something of the original mechanism. That was weird.
Over there.
The Emperor favors me today.
That's a lot of traps.
It is, isn't it? Ooh, foul aberration down there.
So I was kind of hoping that would... I suppose it acts as a
I'll
scout.
lay claim
Yeah.
to the stars.
Lets you know what you're in for.
Oh, I know what I'm in for.
Smite the Xenos!
Bloodbath.
All right, let's wreck these turkeys.
We should deal with this.
Oh, they just did a awareness test somewhere.
Yep.
Would you look at that?
Oh, there's some goods here.
Ah,
That is foolishness, Emperor.
Really?
Give me strength.
Not a problem for me.
Let us begin.
Suits my
buff, buff,
purposes.
buff, 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 buff.
Already done. Suits my purposes. Not my specialty.
Okay. We're good to go, I think.
Yeah.
First blood. RogueTrader 1, everybody else is a sucker.
If I may. I'm not accustomed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Actually killed a couple of them.
Yeah, it killed 2 of them. And didn't hurt Pascal at all.
Yeah.
If you insist, Lord
Nice.
Captain. I am a navigator. Die with grace, at least.
All right. And then there's a bunch of other things over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Pascal's in front of a ladder. Okay.
Oh, right. I did not say that.
Faith
No, I
without
didn't either.
deeds is worthless.
Because I wondered, like, what's he going to do? Run up and, like, jump up or something? But no.
Well, shall we, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he is tough.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Holy shit.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
What earth was that? Oh, they're shooting at Pascal. Okay, cool.
Nothing I can't do.
Yeah, that didn't do anything. That was a bit of a waste. Right, Agenta actually again.
Too easy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Because the Alpha Grotesque is buggered, so let's start working on the Beta.
Yeah.
As the Emperor commands.
Woohoo!
Works for me.
Man, she's good.
Nothing I can't.
Yeah, I mean, We're good?
It is amazing how, like, she really wasn't doing much until we got a heavy bolter in her hand.
Will do.
So, I have a Sanctic Staff here.
Uh-huh.
So that might help.
Okay.
To give everyone a bit of a forewarning. Let's relocate. Psychic Assault, Mind Rupture, Prescience.
Anything else?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Let us...
On it.
Leave her to rot.
God damn it. And this is why we don't use the bitch. It's been the first time we've used her in so long.
And she
her
proved
first-
why.
Her first attack proved why. She summoned 2 bloody demonettes into this. Oh my god.
What is there to say?
Bloody useless.
Oh. Luckily, Pascal is done with everybody's shit.
Right? Somebody actually useful.
And he does damage around him because he keeps blowing up. But that's entirely because I've given him a particularly risky weapon.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah?
Your beck and call. One fewer target.
No, there's one other. Yeah, there's one other enemy there at the top of the stairs.
It will be done. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay. Okay, she's not wounded, so it's fine.
Step aside. The navigator is coming, if I may. As duty demands.
My god, Idira's useless.
Yeah. My god.
I won't tolerate weakness.
No, she wasn't just useless. She summoned enemies.
Yeah. She was literally a detriment.
Oh, ooh, power armor.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay, Sanguine Judgment. While the weather has temporary wounds, the melee attacks do more damage. And whenever they parry, they get temporary wounds. Abelard, I think it's calling your name.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Slightly less armor. Same deflection. Same strength.
Oh, that looks cool.
Victory awaits.
And that was hidden behind a logic check.
Yeah.
Is that Avantius trying to clone himself?
Ooh, I wonder.
That wasn't so difficult.
The deformed, feeble, and crazy creature is a pitiful and clearly unviable copy of the homunculus Taravantius.
Yeah, you were spot on. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Might
Space
of
Wolf armor.
Fenris. Whenever they kill... First of all, 25 strength is immense.
Yeah.
And whenever they kill an enemy, they lose the cooldown to the charge.
Oh,
That's actually really good.
yeah.
Follow my lead.
An expected result.
Now, Idira, when you say door, is it a metaphysical door or... Are we looking for a gate?
Yeah.
Nope.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
We missed the thing?
Yep.
Not sure that was worth working back for, but,
New
you know,
challenge for me.
I can't give up loot.
Nope. The loot is loot.
Nothing's
You never know what you're going to
impossible for
find.
this old officer.
Is there anything to the left?
Is blessed with multifunctionality.
Stuff left and right. Idira stares intently at the solid wall in front of her, shifting from foot to foot and biting her nails. The wall looks like an ordinary plasteel and rockrit surface, no different from any others here. Lord Captain, this is it. The place for my visions. Even the scratches on the wall are the same, except for one thing. She points at the wall. That's where the door is supposed to be. The one I keep opening in my dreams every night. I've seen this moment so many times, it feels more real to me than I am. My visions couldn't have lied to me. Are you sure you're not mistaken? We can search a while longer. I've never been more sure in my life. This is the spot. What if I just... Idira steps closer to the wall and reaches out towards the non-existent door. As if in a trance, she clenches her fingers as if gripping an invisible handle and slowly turns it. You hear a click.
Oh.
A violent ripple tears through the space around the wall. A cacophony of whispers makes your skin crawl from head to toe like an unseen wave emanating from twisted, broken reality. Uneven rays of impossible, nauseating light break through the rockrit, forming the silhouette of a doorway. Eventually the vision passes and you clearly see a door where a blank wall used to be. Idira turns to you with a wide and somewhat deranged smile. Lord Captain, we found it. It's the door, exactly like the one from my visions, which means my salvation is close. Except, she frowns in concern, except it wasn't hidden by some force-filled construction. It was a powerful warp barrier. I could never have removed something like that. It's like our arrival was expected, and now they're inviting us in. Let's be ready. Someone who knows their witchcraft is waiting inside. Well, that sounds like a challenge. I was thinking of acquiring a new skull for my collection. Just, while you're busy lopping heads off, please try not to break whatever, or whoever it is we're looking for. I don't think we'll ever get another chance like this. Now, before we do... some stuff here. Oh,
Ooh.
shit. We found a full set of base running gear.
Yeah, we just need a helmet for him now.
The Xenos torture device has been placed out in the open. It clearly sees regular use. The cage bars are filled with caked in blood. I wonder if we should have brought Ulfar along.
He probably does want revenge on the homunculus.
But again, the problem is that there's only so many people we can bring.
Yep.
Idira, it's a personal quest, so we have to bring her.
Yeah.
Well, don't have to. I could always just tell her to sod off, but... But this is it's a surprisingly completionist playthrough.
I must thank you, esteemed
Yeah.
Magos. After your intervention, I feel 50 years younger. Both my knee implants are as good as new.
I agree to help out of respect for the priceless array of augmentations placed in your body. Such sacred creations deserve the best maintenance available.
It went off.
Oh,
It's all Xenos.
The task should have been accomplished easily.
Yeah, yeah.
What advice do
Yeah.
you seek?
I didn't.
I'll live another day.
My precious
God damn.
failed me.
Why are we taking damage?
Stand in my way.
I don't know.
Hey, what's that? Over.
Ah,
God damn it.
God
The
damn
Emperor
it.
sets my path.
Indeed.
Administration is a holy task. Injuries will not slow me.
Look no further. The healing is much appreciated.
Right. I think that's fine for everyone else.
I won't tolerate weakness.
That was a dumb accident.
Yep.
The problem is that when that happens, everybody gets fucked.
Yeah. You know what we might be able to do? Because if this is an Adira-only bit and the homunculus isn't actually here, we might be able to go back
Pay
and swap them out.
Possible. No, no.
Oh, careful.
Back, you dumb bitch. It's up
The
there.
whispers told me how. The whispers told me a secret.
And the whispers tell you to come over here.
The premonition runs true.
Psst. Why is it always traps?
I,
Revolting biomass. What is this place? Definitely Dark Eldar experimentation lab. Farsia.
It's
a
about
drained
time.
Farseer.
You see a contorted, agony-racked Eldari, or more accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and sutures cover its face. The sight of its misaligned joints moving under its skin makes your stomach turn, and its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine the creature's tattered clothes, you can still recognize, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremonial raiment of a Farseer. At last, my deliverance. Monkey, the disgrace, the humiliation of falling at the hand of a lesser creature. Enough. Anticipation of this moment is all that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason. End me, now. Who are you? A hollow shell forced into servitude. Every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives, only stopped by the fading remnants of my former self. Quickly, I demand that you give my death to me and break the shackles of this nightmare. The Farseer's crooked fingers reach for his temples, and now you notice the sinister-looking device on his head. Translucent threads coil in strange, sickening patterns around the Eldari's temples, sinking into your skin on his sinking into the skin of his face, neck, and clavicles. In the dim, cold light of the laboratory, the device resembles glistening carrion worms that are mercilessly drinking the Xenos' mind dry. Idira gives a puzzled look. I think that's what we're here for. I can barely see the Xenos' aura in the warp. Must be the work of that thing on his head. So what are you? Ravantius' plaything. The master used me, by means of that which now entangles my mind and bends me and my powers to his will. I am the tool that conceals this lair from prying eyes with the energies of the veil. Had the monkey seen or heard my pleas for help, you never would have found me. Pleas for help? The Eldari doubles off in anguished paroxysm, his voice ringing like a taut string. See, now I'm also thinking we should have brought Iliad along.
Yep. I do hate when these CRPGs have so many characters there's no possible way to see everything in a playthrough.
Yeah, but like in a very unsatisfying manner.
Yeah, because to do this whole playthrough again is another 150 plus hours. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well. My silent cries pierced the veil and sent visions of this prison beyond its walls. They carried with them all my dreams of deliverance and liberation. Is that not the reason for your coming? Dira started laughing, her voice hoarse and hysterical. Oh, this half-baked guff is killing me! What does that mean? It wasn't my own salvation I saw in my dreams. It was this half-dead Xenos' deliverance? Come off it. I don't you buy any of this crap, Lord Captain. He's just trying to mess with our heads. I have no reason to lie to you, monkey. However, your beliefs are of no matter. You are already here, which means I can finally die. Well, apparently all we need is that implant on your head. Give it to me and I shall set you free. The Eldar hisses and howls, his crooked fingers tearing his ragged robes apart. It is too late. My mind is poisoned. My soul is marred. I do not know for what purpose you need this cursed machine, monkey. But if your mind carries a shred of reason, then destroy it along with me. Idira suddenly leans forward, anger and desperation written all over her face. Not a chance, Xenos. That size stifler, it will save my life. You are just weak, that's why you can handle it. Oh yes, the Eldar Farseer is weak. Naive child. You would condemn yourself to a fate of true horror. Heed me when I say that there are things far worse than death. What makes the device so dangerous? It hides the soul within the warp from the spawn of chaos, without severing its connection to real space, and it slowly consumes the soul. Day after day, the soul erodes and withers, until nothing remains but emptiness. Is that right? You certainly talk a lot for someone who's supposed to be empty. Before all this, you must have never shut up. I spent eons harnessing my gift. I guided an entire world. My gaze pierced the future, looking epochs ahead. And even I am at my limit, clinging desperately to the meager relics of what I once called my soul. Just to speak another word, who gave you the audacity to think you will fare any better? Well, in that case, I shall grant you swift death. Let it be so. The Farseer rises from his knees in a jerking motion, like a broken marionette. He takes a step towards you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as if tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of the twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously. In frightening unison, their unblinking eyes shift to you.
Oh.
Huh.
Human scum! Witless monkey.
Where are we? Okay, Skull needs to move.
Yep.
Already done.
High momentum.
Nothing I can't do. I'll pass. Suits my purposes.
Okay, everything's up and running.
Awesome. While you do that, I'm just going to nip to the loo. Back in a sec.
Okay. So,
Not a problem for me.
still, Abelard is the one to buff.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, that's actually pretty damn good.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Because now,
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
ooh,
These ruby flashes are choking me.
An exemplary strike.
wow, that was his turn. So that was still our turn,
Is this
rather.
a job for the serfs?
So let's put a real line here or something.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And a back line here. Okay. Right.
I am a navigator.
Let's
not
keep buffing
servitor.
Abelard.
If I may.
Give Maximilian a bit of a top up.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then
I'm not
slow down that
accustomed
guy.
to being ordered around. Deliver.
I do not fear a perilous path. Target well struck.
Yeah, that guy needs to die. That guy definitely needs to die.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I answer the call.
Oh, there's a successful close. Okay. Huh. No, apparently they're all over the shop. Give a bit of the War of the Emperor.
Was leave it to rot.
Ah. Bloody hell, this guy's powerful. And god damn it, Idira, you are straight useless.
Guide me.
Another foe painted black. Help me, Lord Captain.
Okay. This is quickly becoming a bit of a shit show.
I'll do it.
I need some space.
Heal my wounds.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Again,
Rejoice in battle!
Abelard can handle it.
Doubt is for the weak.
A pitiful attempt.
Okay, so he gets to go after literally everything, doesn't he? My god, how many buffs are you gonna land?
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
So, he needs to die. Okay.
I'll do it.
Have you not dispatched these foul villains yet?
So, the Farseer got a full turn to every one of my actions.
No.
The weak.
Holy shit.
Now, granted, we're still on turn 1, by the way.
Huh.
But our agenda has cleared the area. And
Nice.
Idira blew up.
For fuck's sake, woman.
Not even joking.
I will not fail the craft world.
Like, an awful, awful character.
You're doing great.
Nothing I can't do.
Did Pascal exploded them?
Yeah.
Hey? Cool, I guess.
Too easy.
I
Running by Merrick override.
don't know what to say about that, actually.
Request approved.
That was just Millie.
Crack you under the keel for that.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
The scriptural process vital function successfully terminated.
Ah, there he is. Yeah, that'll do, I think.
My vow is to serve.
If I may,
Yeah. Got just slightly
I'm not
exploded.
accustomed to being ordered around as duty demands. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
At least when Pascal explodes, he doesn't summon extra enemies to the fight.
And again, he doesn't have to explode.
No.
Like that's a me thing.
You has been lost.
And he doesn't do it every time, unlike Adira, who seems to.
Idira carefully pulls the threads of the thigh stifler out of the Farseer's breathless body. The strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it is difficult to tell in the dim light of its threads. And it is difficult to tell in the dim light if its threads are moving on their own, or as if it is because her whole body is trembling. Terrified and confused, Idira looks at the device, then at you, then at the dead Eldari. That's Xenos. Maximilian, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It was like there was no light left in them. And it's all because of this thing? I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that either. If it means I'll stop being myself, then what's the point? I bet that is forcing her to wear it.
Yep. I love that we can just kill her.
It's always an option. You can murder Hobo hard in this game.
Oh, yeah.
The decision is yours alone, Idira. My decision? Idira bites her lip and looks down at the Xeno artifact in her hands. Her expression betrays an intense struggle, the burden of a terrible choice. A few moments pass before she raises her head and nods. Yes, you're right. This crap isn't worth it. Time to accept the inevitable. I can entertain these fantasies of a nice long life all I like, but that's all they'll ever be. Fantasies. Pretty tales to tell over a glass of Amasek to make real life seem less shitty. The reality of the situation is ugly and merciless. I'm a psyker. My abilities are getting more and more out of control by the day, which means I'll go out like a psyker should. It'll be ugly and merciless. Best I can hope for is I will be so fragging awesome and heroic that you'll be telling stories of it to your grandchildren for ages. Thank you for helping me realize this, Maximilian. Idira sniffles and casually drops the thigh stifler on the floor, while it shatters into a million tiny pieces. I'm pretty sure we're done here. Lord Captain, mind letting me know when you have some time once we're back on the ship? I want to talk to you about plans for the future in private. Can we go now? I still got a whole life to get on with. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
stuff. More Farseer armor. The tank is filled with a repulsive green liquid that contains a mutilated figure.
Follow my lead.
Difficult to say whether it belongs to a human, Xenos, or machine. And yeah, Idira has been in 2 fights and she's blown up in both of them so far.
Yep.
Like, she pedals on like a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a door there.
Oh.
I better myself through my service.
A new challenge for me?
So, a bit of a secret area here. Runaway test subjects.
My success is an irrefutable
Ooh.
certainty.
The art of the material. Melter charge.
I usually like how if you're successful at blowing something up, it gives you a melter charge back.
Yeah. Let's bridge the gap.
None shall stand in my way.
It's just a shortcut. Nice.
That's nice.
So yeah, if you want, we can go and get rid of Idira now and get the Space Wolf.
She is just stone cold useless.
Yep. Now, whether it's just because we've been insanely unlucky with her, or she is just that useless, I'm bleh.
From what I can gather, she is kind of that useless.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Compared to naval service, that
It's
was
an athletics check here.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I would have really liked some kind of proper psycho.
Yeah.
Because the closest we got to is Cassia, but she's a navigator. It's not the same.
It's not.
And Heinrichs is like a melee psycho, and that will never change because his base class is warrior.
Yeah. No, I would have really liked a Psyker that could, chuck about some lightning and
Proper
bit
wizard.
like that. Yeah.
See, here's actually.
No. Sorry, I have to interrupt you there. Proper wizards use bird seed.
So, I will say this about Alcat, right? I've never been happy with the wizards they've put in their games.
Yeah, no.
In what do you call it? In Kingmaker, the wizard Octavia was actually a rogue.
Yep.
She was built for it. She was built as an
his
arcane.
His equipment, by the way. Yeah.
She was built as a sort of arcane trickster, which is. And in Wrath of the Righteous, your dedicated wizard was friggin' Nenio, who I hated.
Yeah.
Has Fenris written on it.
He does. In Norse runes.
So, kick is free and adds more damage. Plus, if you kill someone with a kick... Oh no, if you kill with a ranged weapon, kick is reset. Nice. And Blood Ice Gauntlets. Recoil reduced to 0. Melee attacks stagger people. So it's just a straight upgrade. The Astartes Power Gloves reduce recoil and stagger on a failed resistance. This eliminate recoil and automatically stagger. I have never seen such a straight upgrade.
Right.
In anything, like did it with the boots. Exactly the same, except... Did it with the armor as well, like it's better. Oh wow, 90% armor.
Oh, wow.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay. Like, I'd rather have a space wolf than an unsanctioned psyker.
Right.
That tells you a lot.
Because I do not like the space wolves.
The machine guard grabs
What's that to the left?
We'll need to investigate.
It's an elevator.
Oh, an elevator. Okay.
But I don't know where it
this
leads.
explorator is blessed
No.
with multifunctionality.
Want to have a bit of a nosy, but this looks boss roomy. It's
Yeah, there you go.
unresponsive.
It's probably how we get out.
Follow my lead.
My knowledge has its limits.
Oh.
Huh.
He's been hard at work with the simulacrum spell.
As a former wizard, I can sympathize. But, like, only I get to do that bullshit. For it is bullshit.
Yeah.
You are looking at several completely identical homunculi at work. A disturbing sight. The indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you, morosely and almost indifferently. One of the homunculi starts to talk, with all the usual arrogance. Specimen, we meet again. Your escape from Komora was both a statistical anomaly and an act of abject cowardice. You should have died in the Dark City, instead of overstepping the limits of your own usefulness. You caused too much commotion. The monster falls silent. Barely perceptible electrical charges run through the homunculi's bodies. Then the one who spoke continues. So you're here. Now what? Are you going to bore me with your questions, monkey? They call us frightening, horrible, tattered shades. Only a madman could do something like that to himself. Cassia looks away, horrified. The homunculi are twitching slightly, as though from invisible electrical impulses. They look virtually identical, yet each seems to be missing something. A limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. The single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority only. Some kind of shared defect also shows in it. So you have found yourself new company, Tervantius. You hear the Drukhari's voice again, but cannot see who is talking to you. Found? You mean made? I've had backup shells stored away for centuries, but the events at the Spiral of the Raving Tempest convinced me one active body was not enough. What is this place? It does not exactly look like a Drukhari laboratory. The clones look around. The clones look around them in a movement that is almost synchronized. A disembodied voice answers you. This dreary vault is lacking in practicality and function, but it has served as a passable refuge for me and my research. Why here and not in Komora? I am obviously here because this is my laboratory containing my research that requires my attention. The familiar voice of one of the Xenos sounds as though he's lecturing a child. Am I talking to one Tervantius or several? Is each of you a separate individual? The homunculi you can see are silent, and yet you still hear Tervantius' reply. His voice seems to be coming from every direction at once. My new multiple form is intriguing, isn't it? I leave your question unanswered, specimen, to give you something to ponder. Hole in the ceiling is a peculiar design choice. What happened here? The identical faces look annoyed and spiteful. For a moment, it seems the homunculi are about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters through his teeth. Just more proof of how unreliable partnerships with lower life forms are. You notice one of the homunculi glance at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts the Xenos' face. Tervantius is unable to hide his anger at what happened. Whoever did it, and whatever it is they did, enraged him. I saw the body of a dead tech priest in this lab. Where did he come from? Broad repulsive grin appears on one of the disfigured faces. Would I know? I can't tell one monkey from another. Well, this meeting shall be our last, Avantius. You're different from others of your species, specimen. This time around, I want to study you much, and I mean much more thoroughly, which necessitates your death. I hope dying once isn't enough for you either.
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
Are you challenging me, Phil?
The hell?
I wonder if that meant to be, like, popping.
Yeah. I think something went a bit amiss there.
I mean, it's kind of fine. This will do.
Yeah.
Oh, they're too close to me, so I can't start the battle.
Yeah.
How's that my problem?
Right?
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Already done.
Let me see how Alpha will do as a servant. Okay. So, at the start of the turn, each enemy in a full square radius around the server skull makes a willpower attack. Each enemy that fails makes a free attack against the closest creature.
Suits my purposes.
That's the one I want.
I don't have time for this.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get into this here cubby hole.
Not a problem for me.
Nice.
Alright.
Isn't
Right.
this a job for the strike race, at least?
Let us remove him from our back line, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
If I may,
Yeah, hold up. Look at that. Yes.
isn't this a job for the serfs? Do not dare ask. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's put some combat lines somewhere. I'll do. I'll be able to do it more than that.
Yep.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
They're actually not gettable. That doesn't seem right.
I'll
Oh
do
well.
it.
Let's try this.
Nice.
That's something.
Yeah.
As the Emperor commands, the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah. Sure. I have some more to give.
I'll do it. Is a prayer.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was just the system. So there's some twisted creatures behind us. Who would it be best to use for them? Alpha?
Yeah.
All too easy.
The fame-hungry cow.
And that also frees Abelard
Is at the fore.
to get into his position.
Already done.
Nice.
Nothing I can't
An
do.
Abelard here.
At your beck and call.
Very nice.
He
What an
killed two
absolute
Taravantiases. Oh man. How can you not love this guy?
Suits my
He
purposes.
he is one of the best things about this game.
Your death is approaching. I'll make you howl.
Where do you think you're going? Who said you can escape Abelard?
None can do the deed in disgrace.
Nice. Ooh.
Yep.
Which frees him.
Foes reek of cowardice.
We actually come over here. Nice. Let's see what this Anguish Prospector can do.
Feel the icy bite of death.
Because that's the one we helped him make, isn't it?
My strike
Yeah.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Feel the icy bite of death!
Honestly, pretty fucking good all far.
Yeah, not bad at all.
He didn't even care. What? Yep,
He didn't care.
he didn't care.
I took care of this one.
Abelard did care.
Yep, he took exception to it.
There's no one route. Forward.
Yeah, Pascal, do me a favor and stay away from everyone.
Request approved. Running binary override.
Now you can begin.
You will pay for this in blood.
Running binary override.
You call this a strike?
Okay, so that was my free attacks. Let's put some well into it.
Successfully terminated.
Oh, he's dead.
Not just dead, melted into a puddle.
Contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fuck
Pascal
yeah,
around the
that's
targets.
It will be done. Indeed. One fewer target.
So,
First of
far,
all,
pretty good actually.
yeah,
I'll lay claim to the
that
sky.
was kind of anticlimactic. Because you just dominated them. Second, I leveled up again.
Well, like, Pascal's damage has reached absurd levels now, actually.
He's redonkulous.
That's all that's left of the homunculus. Light armor. Blood barrier emitter. Recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. And if he recovers at least one wound, he removes an injury. The Arch Machinator's Deceit. Whenever they use an attack that is of a different type than the previous one, they gain momentum.
Oh.
That's alright.
Yeah.
The data slate is dented, its screen displaying flickering colored stripes. The readable parts are twitchy and contain repetitions. Numerous prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground in recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from a minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death that enable the creation of an entirely identical clone with intact memories of its prior life, up to and including the moment of death, most vividly detailed as to both physical sensation and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Bear in mind that work on creating this new body must begin before the third stage of decomposition has set in. Oh crap.
Oh.
The Typhoon Bolter and the Laughing Wolf helmet. You're eating well, Wolf, aren't you?
Right. This whole frickin' place has been good for him.
So, oh, that's different at least.
Yeah.
Instead of 10% armor and immunity to crits, he gets bonus for area attacks. Sure, I guess. And the Typhoon Bolter is
better.
Ever so marginally better than the standard bolter. Oh, and rapid fire ability increases the fire rate. Oh, by quite a lot. By 17. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that gives him the option to keep shooting if he needs to shoot instead of getting the melee. Yeah, very classic. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
None shall stand in my way.
The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockrit. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling the hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of lab and dragged it outside. You're now for now mystified as to what it could be. Through the piled up rocks, dirt and thick dust, you are able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. The edges of the breach reflect for a few moments and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was created by several powerful targeted explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic marks of the debris on the walls. The ceiling was breached using melter charges. What do you all make of this? The senator looks around frowning. I don't understand. Drukhari machinery and their toys seem out of place within these walls. They seem positively alien, in fact. These walls, why, this is the standard architecture of an Imperium bunker. Why would a Xenos conduct their business in a place like this? This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I refuse to believe His Lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them, hated them. Any idea?
Not sure. So this is very clearly a Winterscale lab.
Yeah.
And,
or an Imperium one at any rate.
Yeah, or an Imperium one at any rate. Can we activate the elevator now?
Will we be back here, you think?
We might have to come back here, yeah.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Interesting.
And I would watch him die.
Oh, frig. Ulfa, by the way, was lamenting that he missed the opportunity to piss on Teravantius' corpse. Which is nice.
Yeah.
The Voxcaster under your armor suddenly spits out a cacophony of sounds. The growl of chainswords, human screams, and the screech of metal, and the rattling interface of an active Voxcast. Working the buttons, switches, and tumblers only makes it worse. Let's listen to the message. Oh, Christ, what on earth is that?
O starboard sky herald of the eagle god, hear our prayers of your servant, sent through the myriad of RogueTrader.
Through the interface, you hear the familiar voice of Speaks with Gods, hoarse and feeble.
Has come, relieve the darkness, the forest.
No, then I cannot read the rest of it, but the light of the dying star can still be saved. The heart of the forest calls out for you. The Dark Eldar have come to steal the sun, I think is what he's trying to tell us.
Yes.
As soon as the priest's voice stops, your entire body arches with a crack as if electrocuted. You are standing on the tips of your toes, staring at a crimson sky at dusk that has turned into an ocean of spilt blood. Its still surface is broken by a hand with fingers covered in rings, and Caligos Winterscale emerges from the depths, only to take a single breath and disappear once more into the blood. It happens again and again and again, until he finally notices you. He throws out his hand and reaches for you. He reaches out, and the illusion fades away, leaving only a splitting headache in its wake.
Processing acquired data. Restoration complete.
The
slightly altered voice of the priest comes from Pascal's Vox system. O
Starborn, Sky Herald of the Eagle God, hear the prayers of your servant, sent to you through the myriad forests of RogueTrader. The nightmare has become real, the darkness has left the forest, but the light of the dying star can still be saved. The heart of the forest calls out for you.
Quickly, we must return to the settlement. It may be a psychic sorcery that leads us, but in the end, we will either help out those who await us, or purge this world of more corrupted delusions. By the throne's radiance, those psychics certainly love speaking in riddles. And how we're supposed to go herring off and make guesses about what has happened, and now we are supposed to go off herring off and make it... Wow, I cannot speak today. And now we are supposed to go herring off and make guesses about what has happened. Abelard nervously fiddles with his moustache. Still, his tone made it clear that it was nothing good, and I fear that it is already too late. A rotten feeling, I dare say. Let's go to the village.
Let's do it.
A new challenge for me.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, we are late. So might as well be a little bit later.
46, yeah?
Yep.
Seize the initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Law Imperium, apparently.
Yo, could use some more. Abelard.
Abelard. Open engagement.
If there are no enemies adjacent at the start of the turn, gets a boost to one attack. Yeah, that's good. Carouse?
Carouse.
Pascal.
Can see Pascal. Combat insight.
Combat insight. When his perception bonus is 10 or higher, they get AP and ignore enemies' defenses. Okay.
Logic.
Argenta.
Demolition engineer.
Demolition instead of intelligence is used to determine damage dealt with area attacks. Oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice.
And then it's either awareness or law Imperium.
What did we got Lord Imperium before, so let's stick with it. Cassia.
Steel Resolve.
Yeah, that's fine.
Persuasion.
Don't need that. I'll put it in awareness.
Also, yeah, it also recommends awareness and law warp later on.
Ulfar.
Where is he? He's there. Enough bullets for everyone.
Right.
And awareness,
Arouse.
apparently.
Okay. Random. Hold up.
Sweet.
So, we are definitely very, very late.
Follow my lead.
Winterscale's back.
I think he killed them.
I think he did.
Huh.
There it is.
You know how I said earlier that corn goes, good. I didn't think I was 100% of the money.
No, you were 1,000% on the money.
He's a cornered berserker, isn't he?
He's a cornate berserker, yes.
Blood for the RogueTrader's throne. Skulls for the Skull God. Caligos Winterscale laughs uncontrollably, looking around the blood-soaked village. His eyes are full of rage, as if absolute insanity has possessed him. Wharton the Grey seems hypnotized by the master's words. His bloodshot eyes alight with a slowly growing flame. Unnatural, frightening, demonic. The remaining members of Winterscale's retinue have dispersed around the village's center. The navigator apathetically observes the massacre from a distance. The tech priest appears overly fascinated with assembling and disassembling her own Lego augmentics, and the Slith mercenary is raising the village, wholly satisfied. Only Caligos' new psyker speaks with gods is nowhere to be seen. By the Golden Throne! In a gaze, Argenta looks at the butchered bodies of the local villagers, men and women, young and old. What offense did those poor souls commit to deserve such a gruesome fate? I smell corruption. A great deal of foul corruption. Ulfa stares fiercely at the carnage. They were killed not for the need or cause, but for pleasure. I know what bodies look like when someone reveled in the slaughter. They look like this. Caligos turns around and gives you the broadest of smiles. Ah, Maximilian, how was your hunt? This massacre is your doing, is it not? Caligos' smile grows faint, condescending. You convinced me to stop hunting the Xenos, new blood. But thirst and melancholy got the better of me sooner than I anticipated. I grew bored, and those worthless peasants squealed so miserably that I wanted to strangle them more and more and more. Oh boy.
Oh.
For a while now, I've had my suspicions about the source of your remarkable strength. You have turned to the ruinous powers. What are you saying, new blood? Have the Xenos addled your mind in so short a time? Caligos looks at you with a mix of surprise and confusion. Didn't Theodora explain to you that in the Expanse, baseless accusations went out of style a good 100 years ago? His palette is mixed in a very strange way. The red completely covers his eyes, but everything around him glows gold and silver. I think his lordship Caligos Winterscale simply does not see the true colors of his deeds. You You have turned a calm settlement into a bloody carnage. What other evidence does one need? Look around. Your own retinue is terrified of you. I'm the RogueTrader, a warrior of the God Emperor, and a great ruler of my dynasty. They should tremble in the face of their master's powers. But not out of fear, no. Out of reverence. The Winterscale grins at his retinue, but it is not enough to dispel the oppressive silence. The tech priest bows her head until her face is completely obscured by her hood. The navigator nods curtly and quickly averts his eyes, and the slith is licking a fresh wound that may have been inflicted by a power axe. What's the matter? Am I truly so terrifying that you cannot even look at me? Caligos growls in exasperation. Where is that ridiculous psyker? At least he knows how to honor his master with words. Old man! The unit
that identified itself as Speaks with Gods has been annihilated, Lord Captain. You personally conducted the execution. Your reasoning was, I quote,
Caligos' voice emerges from the tech priest's intricate system of cables and speakers.
You think I need saving, old man? You say you can see the future? Well, did you foresee this?
The buzzing of a power axe is blunted by human flesh, followed by a cry, a gargle, and the dull sound of a body falling to the ground. Bloody pile of scrap. I will tear off your mechadendrites and stuff them down your throat. I'm
registering a category. Aborted. Confrontation estimated as imminent. Blasphemy registration unnecessary.
Pascal adjusts the grip on his weapon. His visor turns scarlet, and the dot of his aiming laser lights up on Wharton's chest. I don't remember anything like this. Caligos shuts his eyes and grips his head in confusion. Flinching, as if struck by a whip, Winterscale stares at the village with the look of someone who is seeing it for the first time. Confusion and unease creep into his gaze. What happened here? Who dared? The realization forms new lines on his face. No, I surely couldn't have. Or...
I just want to say as well, you're a little bit too quick to speak after you've changed the voice.
Okay.
You just need an extra half second.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, your arch-militant is a heretic and a servant of chaos. He is the one fanning the flames of your age. This is your last chance, Caligos. Cleave this upstart in two with the axe I blessed for you. Skin him and bathe in his blood. We will forget everything and continue on our journey. To hunt and to kill. This is the way you prefer to drown out your loneliness and boredom, is it not? This is all you're doing. You wretched cur! Caligos swings his axe at the arch-militant, but he evades the mortal blow with the grace of a viper. Showed you mercy, and you have been corrupting my soul this entire time. Forcing me, no one forced you, Caligos. I merely enabled your desire, fostered it, and made your crimson range blossom. You suspected, yet your own pride stopped you from recognizing your weaknesses. Wharton's speech becomes more and more distorted with each word, and a thought swells in the back of your mind. You wish to kill him, tear him apart, here, now. Weak, worthless fool. I have spent so many years growing this rage inside you, yet you still resist. Did you think you could refuse the blessing of the Skull God at the last moment? Well, one way or another, he will claim you all. Wharton's flesh bursts, and the last thing you notice is his hateful gaze turning towards you. Not even bloodthirsty.
Right.
Although he did look like an exalted bloodletter for what it's worth.
He did, yes.
Caligos Winterscale hits the ground, staring into the endless sky of Quetzaltemur. His pelvis is twisted unnaturally. His legs are not moving, and an exposed bone shard protrudes from his right arm. Blood streams down his chin in a thin rivulet, with no sign of stopping. It was a good fight, New Blood. For the first time, Caligos Winterscale's voice is calm and humble.
Option 6 is interesting.
Winterscale at the feet of a Von Valancius. A perfect opportunity to behead a rival protectorate. I've been thinking that this entire time, by the way.
Right.
I was thinking, oh, please give me an excuse. Please let me claim your protectorate. But let's do it more diplomatically like we always do.
Yes.
It was a good fight, Caligos. That it was. What irony. I've waited for so long to find a worthy enemy, but ended up raising one myself, even appointed him as my right hand. The RogueTrader laughs, almost choking on blood. What now? I will remain here with what's left of my escort and wait for help. And you should go. There are still so many undiscovered stars and unknown worlds out there. Caligos' gaze once again turns to the sky, where the first stars begin to appear. I will take you to the Emperor's Vow. There is no need. But if you are so concerned about an old man's health, I shan't stop you. I don't walk back out.
Victory awaits.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was playing a more fanatical RogueTrader, I think I would have killed him off here. So...
I think
anything?
that's it.
Huh.
Nope, that's it.
That's... odd?
Right. Huh.
Maybe we have to go back on the ship bridge?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he gets back to us in a bit.
Maybe. Any good contracts, by the way, while I'm here? Profit factor. Promethium and people for security. Yeah, I have tons of those. Void beacons. Oh, shit. Isn't that what Abelard's great-granddaughter was on about?
Yeah.
Sick. Last steal for people. I'd like the other way around.
Oh, there you go.
People and weapons. Flodgers on Plastilan. Okay. Powerful governor of the palace is sentenced to death by Lord Inquisitor Kolkazar. Now is a good time to send agents to his domain to partake in dividing the fortunes. Yeah. I don't need that. The Mantin weapons, yes. And Xenotech for weapons. Cool.
All right. So we need to speak to Adira for sure.
And see if anything props up. Oh yeah, could have just finished him off, claimed his protectorate.
Yep.
But now is not a good time for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm getting soft in my old age. When Adira sees you, her lips curve to a smile, and she nods at something over your shoulder. Adira, how are you? Not regretting your decision, are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you. You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gift lets me see the future, when thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Eldar Tlas. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
Oh, the problem is they're all the same story. We were in this fight, right? Impossible odds for the enemy because I had Abelard with me. And then Idira blew up and summoned demons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's a particularly interesting story to say. And then Pascal aimed his plasma gun at the enemy, and that was that. Sure. One story. Don't sell yourself short. You now already have enough adventures to fill a tome. More like a book of grudges.
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2. Of course.
You keep thinking that, Idira. You keep thinking that. Is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess he'll get back to us.
Once he's in better health.
Lord Captain, we have received an urgent message from Dargonus. Marshal Strax requests that you come to the Administratum Palace for a discussion of the utmost importance. Alas, that is the extent of what we know. The message ends there. Okay. Which of these is what we're here for?
Not sure.
No, I think the distress signal is that Eldar trap. Dark Eldar trap. Probably an eternity ago.
Yeah, where all the turrets popped up.
Yeah. So, we haven't been here before.
No.
The hell?
Never doubt me.
Counting something down.
Yep. Not enough time for all of them. And I think... okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Could have just shot a plasma shot on that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
I won't tolerate weakness.
That wasn't me. Ow.
This is going to be a frustrating place, isn't it?
Yeah. A fragment of an orc energy weapon. Capable of
Oh,
teleporting
shit.
targets with warp energy.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the mech boys' warp guns.
Yeah, and that's a power claw.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Nothing escapes my sight. The Emperor favors me today.
Self-propelled rail carriage.
I'll
Yeah,
lay
we've been on
claim
that in
to the
Darktide.
stars.
Yep.
Needle rifle.
Some Wraithbone stuff.
Cider auctions attract connoisseurs of forbidden artifacts. A lot of this size could turn the owner a full-size shuttle of treasures. A full shuttle load of treasures. The hell is this place?
Right.
Handprints on a dusty surface. Some carefully polished shards of Eldar rifles and chainswords. There is a label with every individual piece numbered. We found some kind of dark market, black market.
Yeah.
Place. Hey Do, what are you messing with? Big guy said no to touch the goods. Bugger off, Harley, and mind your own business. Yes, everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pew gets his shit together. Don't take you, though. You've already lost 4 men because of the Xeno shit. Put the stones down, mate. What do you say we get with your whistle instead? Do? What are you doing? Do? No, get away from me. Ah!
It's nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
That's really, really
A
good
new
for
challenge for me.
Elliot.
Yes.
Fresh corpse in fancy attire. Like that of an adventurer rather than a smuggler.
See how the wolf succeeds!
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Thank Russ for my sharp
Attention
senses.
to detail is the key to success.
Acquisition is possible.
Jesus.
What?
I better myself through my
I think he thinks we're somebody else.
Yeah.
Success is an irrefutable
None shall stand in my way.
Well, who on earth does she think we are?
Pay attention. Nothing escapes
Do
my
not
sight.
know.
You do not have to hide the ashy shadows of loneliness behind swirls of bright colors, Ulfar.
I respect your gift, Guide to the Soul Sea. But you should save your sorcery for someone else.
He prevails.
Okay. A spiky Xeno chest looks like a chunk of solid rock with no cracks or fractures. One side is decorated with the maw of some hideous creature.
The Emperor favors me today.
According to the labels, the containers with the insulated uniforms and snowshoes were to be delivered to Astra Militarum Quartermaster on the frozen world of Zenarag II. The grav bike has been gently washed clean of traces of soot and blood. One attached label reads, ordered by Master MLD.
It's about time.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This contraption was assembled by a madman. The components sort of match one another and only serve to confuse and confound. But you managed to spot the hidden trigger in time. It's a trap.
The machine god grants me insight.
Got a grenade.
Yeah, I want to filament grenade in there. We managed to make out the Medusa's limp tentacles.
Before you go further down there, I think we may have missed something.
Well, not quite, but it's basically something back here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, it's the athletics to get down there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't see the point of...
No.
Oh.
Experience.
What
Nothing
on earth was that?
I did not get a chance to see it, but it looked like some big armor of some sort. Is it squat armor?
What on earth is that?
I do not know.
You know what this looks like? Like a squad model from the first edition of RogueTrader. Like the
Yes,
actual...
actually.
Like this looks like an old GW model.
Yeah. There's a thing there.
A grey unsightly vine winds through the surviving remnants of the cage, almost merging with the cold stone of the depot. Each tendril of the rugged plant is topped with a single leaf, shriveled but alive. This is the first time you have encountered such a plant. It is unknown whether the ivy is the last specimen of the native fauna or part of a collection that belongs to the owner of this place. How strange. The ivy colored its surroundings in a caustic green, just like a predator singles out its prey before pouncing. Never before have I seen a plant able to cast its own color. Abelard, kindly pluck a leaf for me. But of course, this is a task for the Seneschal. Must kill enemies. Smelling the warmth of a sentient creature, the unsightly leaf latches onto the living flesh with lightning speed. If you had not destroyed it, who knows what would have become of the victim's nervous system and mind in just a few seconds.
Oh.
So it's a mind control plant.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
These. Build out a rifle. Carapace.
Follow my lead.
In fact, there was nothing here, so that's alright.
Yeah.
So onwards.
Let us see what I found.
Containers are stuffed to the brim with rations and corpse starch. Such quantity of provisions could be the...
An expected result.
Sorry, a small detachment for months. Empty canisters, dry ration wrappers, and petrified feces. Someone was cooped in here for a long time. A subdued rumbling comes from under the covers of the ancient cogitator, as if the machine spirit resents being awakened. After a few simple directions from the control panel, the vid screen flashes to life and starts blinking, waiting for your input. Check the logs. The mechanism lazily grinds its gears, but grants you access to the requested information. Record start Big Pew. Day 21, third month of the cycle. Now that's what I call a good fortune. We hit the jackpot. The Xenos peddler, the Strixis, sure did show up in time. The competitors have been popping up like fleas in a half-dead rat. Mert Key has already brought a bunch of rare and exotic shit, and I have never paid this much for a single order before. Life is good thanks to him, or her, and is going to get even better. Day 6 of the 9th month of the cycle. It is time to end this. The thrones are coming in faster than I can spend them, but I'm starting to lose count of the people who died. Yesterday I walked past a dozen of my people and couldn't recognize 4. The customers are starting to ask why there's so much blood on the delivery crates. Damned if I believe that crooked-ass Xenos rat again. His deliveries are killing my guys, and there haven't even been any shootouts. Next time Murd comes here, he won't be leaving this place alive. I'll make sure of it. In the reports, we have 6 crates of tech upgrades, 4 blocks of Tau firearms. Oh! That's the first mention of Tau in this game, actually.
Yeah.
And yes, I could do with a pulse rifle.
Yeah.
8 units of miscellaneous Drukhari devices, sold. 7 units of Eldari devices, 5 Orc weapon crates, 3 units of Tau artifacts, awaiting delivery. Received 8 crates of Orc armor, 12 blocks of Drukhari blades, 10 units of Eldari devices. Sold 8 units of Drukhari devices, 3 blocks of Tau firearms, 15 units of devices belonging to an unknown race. Overhead costs. Disposal of bodies, keeping an eye on dough. Got a bad feeling this won't be the last of it. Received 24 units of unidentified artifacts. Let them stay unidentified and in my room. Sold 18 units of Drukhari, Eldari and Orc firearms. Stolen, unknown. My own people are stealing from me. What did that scoundrel Murd promise them? I'm going to find out and there will be trouble. Vox conversations. Jen, did you hear? They're going to bring in another batch of Xenotech. Life is going to be good. Idiot, we still haven't dealt with the previous delivery. The clients don't wish to take risks after the accidents. Who cares? There are people with more money than common sense in every system. You know what matters? That's right. What matters is that we are making mountains of thrones. I've got a bad feeling about this. Jen, turn that frown upside down. You'll start looking like our wrinkly supplier lad if you don't. Or is she a supplier lass? Whatever. Hey, Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Harley, and mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pew gets his shit together. Don't take you, Doe. We're already lost 4 men because of this Xeno shit. Put the stones down, mate. What do you say we wear the old whistle instead? Doe, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doe? No, get away from me. Ah! It's alive. Alive. What? Why are you screaming? That thing. It just lashed into Lufa's face, and she went mad. Don't be damned. Cut it off. Cut it off. Hey, guys. What's wrong? We're missing the Drukhari crates, lad. But I was told to look after the sounds of several bursts of bolter fire. Run, 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 run. What the? Oh, throne, take me. Ah! Let's disconnect the power supply to the tracks. Okay, that would have been nice to know that it was a thing.
Yep.
Whatever.
Nothing matters more.
Wait, there's still something in there.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
But I don't know what. Do you see anything? Yes.
No. Oh.
A meteorite shard. Slightly glowy.
An expected result.
Cool.
What is that? Searching is my observance.
Oh, that's that part of the cogitator.
Yeah.
I rise to the occasion.
This table is strewn with expertly forged seals, administratum forms, militarum entry passes, and even an inquisitorial rosette.
Oh.
Takes a brave individual to forge an inquisitorial rosette. These are all those Xenos, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is this Pascal's prerogative? It is.
I believe it is.
Operation successful.
I can get past this though, can I? Can
Doesn't
I?
look
When
like
the
actually.
faithful are idle, heresy grows. Blessed be the road that we take. I better myself through my service.
That's Pascal.
Failed.
That is Pascal.
Ready for data input. My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh. Scary Oath, an exotic arc rifle.
Ooh.
Fun. And a Drukhari helmet.
A new challenge for me?
Watching the lady handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh...
Speak, Edfather.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain? I've never wondered
Doubt
so
is
much
for the
before.
weak.
I'm at your service.
Okay.
Data meditation is
How can you go here? And where's
I'm
the system?
restless.
You are
Okay.
in the presence of House or
I'm always ready. We must act.
Oh yeah, move here.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Are they down?
I think so.
Okay. At the bastards. At least I know the deal now.
What is
Yeah.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This ancient tome seeps with decay and purple rot. Do not approach it.
Operation
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Scrolls with broken seals of the Order Xenos describe the process of studying Eldari test subjects.
Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
I cannot be leashed. So shall it be.
I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Frog. Slan.
Yes.
my house would be
I got
proud
an
of me.
achievement for RogueTrader.
Victory away.
Trade.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Smite the Xenos.
Stands before you.
What the actual fuck?
What the actual shit? Why are we surrounded by Necrons?
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Fuck me.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
That was the nastiest surprise ambush I've ever seen.
That's genuinely made me like, what the fuck?
All too easy.
Well, there's quite a few of them.
Right?
Fucking hell.
Like, we'll still be fine.
We will, but holy shit.
Undo me.
If
Yup.
I may, as duty demands. Isn't this a job for the
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not accustomed
Thank
to being
Christ for that
ordered around.
item.
Wait, did that one reanimate?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Like, It is the thing, isn't it?
Right.
That may not have been my best plan.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, so...
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Okay. I'm done, Maximilian. This is an entirely normal and rational thing to do. Plus, Abelard's here.
Follow my lead.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. He will sort it out, right? Surely.
I can't do.
Surely.
Yes.
I will do my duty. Target well struck.
Yep, they
I took care of this one.
they are definitely doing stuff.
Yep.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
God bless Abelard.
But we still have Abelard, so it's fine.
I'm not accustomed to
It's
being
fine.
ordered around.
It's more of a nasty shock than
Oh yeah, we're by no means like in trouble.
Wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
Death stands before you.
Then entirely again.
Right.
What the hell?
Shit.
Okay. Maximilian and Cassie stay in the back. This time
At least
around,
you get to
however,
move for this
we
one.
get to move.
Yeah.
What the hell?
A genuine cock.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
I'm gonna blame Trazin.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Dynasty will rise again.
Okay.
If I may. Glory of House Orselio.
What is a scarab doing?
Right.
Huh. So, Necron ambush out of nowhere. Can you imagine not being aware that there's Necrons in this game?
Right.
Me. Now you're clad in scarlet.
Luckily, you know.
None
Yep.
can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Wolves red.
Whew. Because I'm not particularly keen to know what the weapons can do.
Yeah, no.
Doubt is for the weak.
Although, it'd be nice to get to
Faith
Gauss'
without
weapon.
deeds is worthless. I refuse.
Are we done?
It's about
Holy
time.
shit. Whoa.
Uncanny sphere. Pictograms are embossed on a perfectly smooth surface, but when you try to read them, your head begins to spin and the symbols change their positions. Oh yeah, that is a Necron obelisk, all right.
Yep. Oh, what was that?
That was what?
It had a thing in the right-hand column.
Yeah, it was a machine ride set.
All right, okay.
Fresh delivery from Mortkey. Eldari weapons, 5 containers. Orc rubbish, 10 containers. To carry armor, cha-ching, baby. 3 units. And identify Xeno shit. What, again? I should not bring this to us anymore. So, Big Pew has lost what little remained of his mind since Birdkey brought in the last Xenotech haul. I understand that in our business every man looks after himself, but Murky doesn't even blink an eye when his booby traps mangle our fellows. We spent 3 days mopping up blood and just kept dragging more rubbish into his cabin, nursing that vile chunk of stellar metal and glaring at everyone like a wild beast. Don't be my witness, I will personally cut the Strixus down with a chainsword if he brings us another dangerous artifact. We're honest coal traders, not heretics.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
The artifact has exhausted its power and will remain dormant until the sphere is returned to its core and collects enough energy.
None shall stand in my way.
What the hell? Pascal says it's
imperative that we rid the world of Xenotech, which defies the teachings of the machine god and the very essence of his laws. With your permission, my servitors will later cleanse this place.
Duty prevails.
Did we really need the melter charge to break through this chain link fence?
Especially not since it's just led you back there.
So, implants resembling the limbs of an enormous insect are stuck inside an airtight locker. A note taped on the lid says, Ramgol Rakmol. Ah, screw it. Push this on some not very bright customer. Is that it?
It looks like it is.
I haven't even found who's behind this though. Okay. What a weird place.
Right.
Don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So a bunch
what
of
it is,
coal
I suppose.
traders were smuggling in Xeno artifacts. Basically ended up overdoing it.
Yeah. Because it said that he was stroking that chunk of metal, which I think is that asteroid bit we picked up.
Oh yes, we'll do that in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Necron ambush though.
Right.
We've been to this ice world. We've missed this though.
Yeah.
The gigantic asteroid surface is densely sown with craters and pits leading into deep caves. Augurs indicate that the asteroid consists of layers characterized by strange heterogeneity. There is a high probability of finding valuable resources inside the stone. They can be extracted by sending an exploration team deep into the tangled tunnels. Sending a team with a drilling apparatus. With the help of this massive drill, the exploration team penetrates into the cavernous depths. The squad reports that the Auspexes have detected meager reserves of a substance used in the synthesis of plasteel in the rock. The excavation will take time and significant effort. While still is important, an opportunity to acquire some more should not be discarded. The equipment struggles with the unexpected hardness of the rock, but after 3 watches, the squad manages to set up enough mobile extractiums to gather the coveted material. The noise and vibration caused by the instruments have disturbed strange currents inside the asteroids. A transparent viscous substance streams down from the porous walls of the caverns, slowly filling the caves. The squad's auspexes raise the alarm. A prolonged stay in these tunnels will undoubtedly result in the toxic liquid destroying the gear and equipment. Despite this, the exploratory suggests blocking the livelier streams in order to leave them with enough time to fill several canisters with a strange substance. Later, the Magi alchemists will no doubt be able to synthesize many useful chemicals from it. So we can either gather enough data, not enough data, circumvent it in order to avoid damage to health and equipment. No need for haste. The explorators are to gather as much material as possible and transfer the find to the major alchemist for further processing.
Yeah.
Long hours are spent carefully preparing for the collection of the material and mapping the caves in this part of the asteroid. Carefully observing the flows of the strange liquid, the squad succeeds in gathering enough canisters of the substance while preventing any floods. While some soldiers return to carry the prize back to the surface, the rest continue moving towards the asteroid's heart. The explorers eventually reach the dry, surprisingly large caverns. A minute of respite is interrupted by a terrifying scream. The squad is under attack. The tunnel's arches collapse, turning into nightmarish monsters resembling both worms and spiders. The beasts rush forward, yearning to tear apart the intruders who disturbed their rest. Engage! The gigantic horrors attack relentlessly, their powerful mandibles turning soldiers' bodies into bloody paste. But nothing can withstand the purifying light of flamers. Intrigued by the encounter with new xenoforms, the explorers notice that their tough carcasses contain meat, both extraordinarily nutritious and surprisingly tasty. Without a doubt, future hunts of these creatures could feed a significant number of people. The endless caverns eventually lead the explorers to the very center of the asteroid, where they are met with yawning cavity of unimaginable size. The giant rock turns to be housing the curved shapeless building of an unknown xenorace, fragile, built as if out of sand. An intriguing find awaits the squad in the long-dead city. Uncountable quantities of ugly totems made from crystal phlogiston are built into the walls of the most twisted buildings. So, yeah. Collect the totems. Phlogiston is too valuable to leave it here. With each crystal effortlessly removed from the dilapidated sand walls, entire blocks of the city collapse. It does not take long for the cavity inside the asteroid to fill with thick, dusty fog. Further recovery of the phlogiston from the crumbling ruins will take some time.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Put some stuff out of it. Oh, the Burning Worlds.
Ah.
We haven't finished this, have we?
I don't believe so, no.
Because I think you said something about Argentus quest related to this?
It was Argenta or Cassia, I can't remember which.
On to Mundus Valancius. So, quest-wise, we haven't found any more traces of the cult.
No.
Still have to go to Footfall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And, okay. I feel that's Solomon's quest.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plasteel for people. I think we're good. So, Do we have enough time to begin?
Yeah, we've got about an hour.
I'm gonna chart a path to footfall. Because why not? Because it's a long way.
Yeah.
So yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think we can give it a good go.
I was just wondering whether it would have been a smart idea to start next time. Or fresh.
We could actually.
Up to you. How do you feel?
Yeah, let's break here.
It's more of a logical point.
Yeah.
Call it a bit early tonight.
Sure.
We're almost to the next level. Yeah. Back to the ship. Right.
Yeah.
I think next time we can start, or rather continue, Solomon's quest. I think it's going to be quite essential in that.
Yep.
We've got a lot of really nice stuff as well, actually.
Yeah, like I say, Ulfar got a full set out of everything.
Yeah. Let's do everything from newest. A bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, we got a thing for Elliot as well, didn't we?
Yes. The helmet.
That's pretty good. I like that. Bunch of weird Xeno stuff.
Yeah.
And Farsia armor. Bit in the bizarre. Oh wait, was that what I was reading already?
No, you were wearing light armor a second ago.
I think I might have hooked this one up a little bit. I think I was wearing some Dark Eldar armor. Wasn't the blade armor? No. Armor of Despair? No. What the hell was she wearing? Because it wasn't this. Like, it's not bad.
No, it definitely
It wasn't
wasn't.
this. That's what you're wearing, girl. What's this do? No, I don't. Was it this?
Hang on, I'm just looking back in the stream now.
Yeah, like that's a surprisingly useful tool to have in our thing.
Yeah, we're looking through.
So bizarre.
Oh, just ranger armor apparently.
Range?
Yeah, light ranger armor.
Right. Sure. Okay, so let's level up actually. Get that out of the way.
Sure, hang on.
So next time we're ready to just jump straight back in.
Hang on, because I closed the guide down. Okay, so who's next?
Idira.
Passive learning.
Low warp,
And then
I'm gonna put.
Xenos or Law Warp.
Bella.
Cabela. Cabela. Rising Tempo. And Awareness.
Okay. Heinrichs.
Heinrichs. Fire Within.
Fire without.
No, that's iron.
Forklift certified.
Fire with it.
And Carouse.
Carouse. Jay?
Steel Resolve.
Yes.
And Law Xenos.
Or Xenos. Solomon.
Cabela Solomon. Enough bullets for everyone.
And awareness?
Coercion.
Coercion, okay. Elliot?
Combat Insight.
Yep.
And Law Xenos.
Maxed out.
Oh, we must have been taking that instead of something else then.
Let's take awareness. And Marajai.
Thick Skin.
With 1 or 2 C's.
1.
Ah. The less interesting
and
option.
Coercion.
Done.
Okay.
Alright. So, I think we're done.
Yes. Well then. Thank you for everybody who joined us tonight. Much appreciated. If you'd like to watch any of our VODs, please check out our YouTube channel at the R&D Experience. We also have a Twitter and Blue Sky account at the same name. And check us out on there to be updated on what it is we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Quite a one today, but I think we finished off a lot of like little bits and bobs.
Yes.
In a good way.
To be fair, that seems to be what most of Chapter 4 is just picking through the companion quests and bits here and there. So,
fantastic.
Yeah, lovely.
Yep.
Right, thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.
Night.
Press the wrong button.